Alright, game. You have a boss battle for me. Let's go. There'd be no reason to have a heal spot if this was not a boss. What kind of cool boss are we fighting now? Oh. It's you with the power of the red lady.
How did you get in here? Wait, something about her isn't right.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Oh. That's the Dark Core. Ooh. That's a cool looking boy.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when— We can talk later. Here it comes! What?
It's called Tormented Limbs. That's kind of cool.
How about with the stone that looks suspiciously like a master core?
What the? Where did you get our hands on that?
First we handle the Zugas, then we get some answers.
Oh. I completely forgot, didn't I?
Being interrupted. Going in. Take this. You're finished. Devastation.
Meteor! Inferno crossing! Let me help! This one's mine! Falling storm! That'll bring you down! Celestial
Take
Hunter!
this. You're finished. Try harder. My
Glacial
turn.
Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer!
Can't get out of this.
Lightning Orb!
You're mine.
Raging Hurricane!
Devastation.
Fred!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
Devastation.
Tiger Blade! Lion Power!
Here I come.
Igneous!
You're finished. Devastation. Try harder.
Winds of Heaven! Burst the
Ignite.
power of flame! Finish without a trace!
Take this.
Water Snake Strike!
This so far, at least, feels reasonable. But I assume there's going to be a phase 2?
Chain between heaven and earth!
Really?
Take it down! A whirling struggle! Winds of heaven! First form guard! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Where's it gone? Oh, it just fly. It just moves.
Tiger Blade!
Can't get out of this.
Hurricane Strike! Beast of Soul! Into the shadows!
It's on.
A wailing beauty of the power of flame! Vanish without a
Here I
trace!
come. You're finished.
Magic!
Soaring Light Spear.
Hurricane Strike!
Devastation. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Here, let me
Here
go
goes.
in!
You picked the wrong fight.
Inferno crossing!
Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
There! And again! Falling storm!
Escape.
Pierce!
Armor won't save you!
Tiger Blade! Searing Flame!
Blow away.
Damn it!
Ready. Prepare to be seized.
I'm never finished!
Here it comes! Focus!
On your toes, everyone!
Slash.
Finish
Looking good.
Ow.
Slash. Try harder.
Oh, he teleports now. Okay. I don't think I put that together until just then.
You're mine. It's over. No. You can't end.
I can solve this by portal.
Don't leave me!
Now you've gone and ticked me off!
Devastation.
A wailing pantheon in here!
Now you see what I can do! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolitor!
I'll heal you all!
Inferno crossing!
Freeze Lancer! Healing
Down!
spell!
You're off!
Power of flame! Vanish without a hurricane! Blah, blah, blah.
Beast assault!
Explosion!
Hurricane strike!
Flame inside me, yours to be laid free. Ignite!
I'm almost impressed.
High praise coming from you.
I said almost. Don't be scared to help. Raging cascade! Here! Water! Hear my call! Spread! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
That'll bring you down! Hurricane Flight! Here's a healing
You
arc!
escape!
Blizzard Blow! I can carve through armor! Here, let me help you!
You're mine! You'll pay for that! Prepare to be sealed! Flew away! Flew away! You picked the wrong fight! The power of light! Take this! All right, you're finished! In a bind? Hazard Storm! Here I come! You're finished!
Alright, so let's go see what the Dark Master Core does. Maybe the Dark Master Core was born from Alpha. Because it did state that he went crazy after and killed everybody.
You're finished!
I feel so hot.
You should sit this one out. Commander of Heaven, Phoenix Cyclone! Now it's just her! Varia, can you hear me? Varia!
She's preparing another summoning!
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more. Dohalim!
You can just destroy Master Cores. Or was that a fake Master Core? Maybe all the Master Cores are
I
fake.
thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not her. I meant you.
Zeion, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
We're not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case...
I'll take her off your hands.
You? Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnigan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
You don't lie,
I like to
Dohalim.
think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Look at him being such a bro.
Thank you.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else. As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones, if it wasn't for me.
You're wrong. Kalzalik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria. As for Tarnigan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible. But that's why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim. I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday. And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
I shall try.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Zeion,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service. I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well. I'm most grateful.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Right? Let's move on.
We're getting there.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back.
And the woman in red's got a cool
If that's not
design, but I
playing
don't
dirty, I
recall
don't know
seeing
what
her
is.
anywhere before.
It does tell us one thing.
She's not like an incarnation
Someone
of
here in Lenegus is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no
the
question. That
Chion's
attack was meant
ancestor,
for us
probably, because she
alone.
doesn't look very similar.
Someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find
Yeah, it's
whoever it
manipulating the
is,
darkness within
fast.
people. That's why it's the core of darkness, probably.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh. This was made inside the wedge. By the looks of it.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Oh, is that what we're doing? So the Dark Lady, the lady in red, is potentially the will of Renna. And we need the will of Dana, who's the light one. Renna will be the dark one, and Dana will be the light one, probably. Oh, she had thorns too. The maiden has the thorn power. But it's not like the maiden powers were holding it in check, it's just it came from the maiden powers. And that corrupted Alphen in a way that made him go crazy. I was right. He was forced to do it.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Zeion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
If
The
it's
will
the
of
same
Dana,
energy
probably.
your thorns are made of,
The will of
it
Renna.
must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Zeion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of.
Well, you
And I
lost
think
your consciousness
they may
then,
be
so
the
anything
kinds of
after
truths
that
I need to confront if we're going
is
to keep
something you would
fighting
not
it.
know. Has something happened between then and you attacking and Naori putting you in the pod and sending you to Dana? Not to...
I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
Yeah, to Dana,
Come on,
yeah.
let's go.
I will occasionally get those mixed up. They are very
Finally,
similar names.
We begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way. Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Zeion's thorns. As well as my own past, I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens. I just need a little time first.
We do need to prepare first, yes.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think.
But we still have the Fire
What
Master
if a
Core,
person's
so...
thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dana's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
Can I still can teleport. Luckily, there's no new quests. Which means the quests I have, I still need to do. I do want to find all the owls. I'll find those before I do the DLC anyway, at least. Giant Zoogles isn't too bad, but I don't think I can because these seem like the super duper quests. Glutton's Guidebook seems like the rarest book. Which we are getting there in levels. We have got quite a level boost since last time. There's no heal though. But it says deeper into the Forbidden Zone, so there's nothing else I need to do when I need to leave, so sure, let's go.
Soon, I have to be ready to face anything.
Actually, let me save first. We'll pop a save, and we'll save over Manual 1, in case I need to do anything later. Yeah, let's go.
Soon, I have
The
to be
truth
ready
has
to
been
face
hidden
any
far
kind of
too
trouble.
long in this game. Let's go. What's it look like? Apparently we need to go left, so what's this?
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
Oh, this is his cell,
I
isn't it?
want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's
We've-
the room you
we've
visited
been
in
here,
the
haven't we?
past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Yeah, we've been here before.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
You're right, it might do.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How did they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was.
That's the key
But
there.
now,
What you were
it's
made to
finally
believe
time
it
to
was.
discover this area's true purpose. and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long. I think I can make this work.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danon astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure taking the form of a Danon. Codename Sovereign.
Did they generate the astral energy to create a Danon, which is going to be the Sovereign?
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master course. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
Come on, bro. Let's go. Give me the
There must be
laudum.
dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait. I think I've found one that was successful.
Voron or Alphen?
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
But how, though? We don't know yet. We don't know how they make a Sovereign yet.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
Who lived? Probably. All the others were turned into
Test
Zoogles.
subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name,
Naori? Or Voron?
Voron.
Voron, yeah.
Voron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
So there are other Sovereigns, or at least winners of the tournament, but they may not be classed as Sovereigns like Alphen and Volron are.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
There's probably a difference between being crowned sovereign and being a sovereign. Like, a person can be crowned king, maybe. You know, like if the royal line has, like, magical powers, a person could be crowned king, but they wouldn't actually have the magical powers as the king would, maybe?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that...
Or is it like they gather the energy through the Master Cores and use that energy to make a sovereign? It's just that every other sovereign they've tried to make, apart from Alphen and Voron, die?
That's true. Someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right?
A computer or the woman in red?
Then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
Maybe she's just a red herring and she doesn't actually matter.
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
I still think that the Ren homeworld's dead, but that's just me.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately.
What should there be? It's just research
there.
data.
The surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign. And Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Only 2 sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah. We wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
So does this data just randomly here? Ah, the detachable harvester. Oh, so we destroyed one of them, apparently. Okay. So Lenegis is just a converter. That transmits its energy to there, okay. Okay, so that's explaining a little bit of something. What's this one? The sedative mask. Oh. Okay. It stops them getting mental trauma, so that's what protected Alphen from pain then. And it has side effects for being used too long. They're no longer made. Brainwashing. Oh, that's what Volron was doing. Okay. That was an experiment too. What's this one? What's this? Oh, so Volron wasn't even as successful as Alphen, because Alphen is mentally stable, where Volron wasn't. And they wouldn't get rid of him because he's the first successful case in 300 years. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to be reading this, but I'll sum it up when it's over. For those who are not watching but listening, I'll sum it up if I can. It's not it's mandatory for them. They can't choose not to. Master cores, here we go. 6 elements, good. It states 6. So they were lied to the entire time. Cool. 5 of them are loaned to Renan Lords. Dark Master Core is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone. And the Dark Master Core can apparently move on its own. Okay. Oh. Due to the successful regeneration of the Renus Alma, Master Cores will cease to be developed. Ah. When embedded in a biological subject, it establishes connections through its body. Oh, so that's also what's making the Black Thorns worse. It's because she embedded the fire core into herself. The Sovereign acts as Lenegis' control device, a spiritual channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Danon subject serves as the base of its creation. So Volron wasn't even a Renan. He just thought he was more powerful than he was. Equal affinity for every astral element. Alright. Such aptitude is statistically rare to uncover. So it just so happened that Volron and Alphen do. Alright. So the Sovereign specifically can do astral manipulation. And it poses risk to Lenegis if left unchecked. So, okay. What else we got? Alright, what about the Maiden? Oh. Because it was Alphen, and Alphen's race can't manipulate dark energy. The Maiden exists to give him that dark energy, which is probably what the thorns were. And then when he absorbed the dark energy, he absorbed the thorns. Okay. And then they make the Sovereign's power stable. So maybe Volron was unstable because he didn't have a Maiden to go with him. Yeah, it just states there, yeah. It wasn't that she was mentally unstable, it's that the thorns screwed everything up. So the Volron's Maiden was returned back to her household. So there is another Maiden, we just don't know who it is. Save that. Recovery. Increased weak point damage. I want to get you the surrounded abilities, but they're a bit more expensive. And I want to get you Guard Vengeance. That's what I'm going to save up for you. You can have Last Shot. You can have that. You can have Near Death Extra Defense. Yeah, we learned a lot there, just by going into one basic room. And these are two other rooms. What we got in these? Oh, isn't this his cell? Yeah, this is his room. I do vaguely remember this zone now. Grape gel. We'll take it. I don't particularly have a use for it right now, but we'll take it. Ooh, here we go. Now this may be what happened after the dark energy spiked. Or did she put the mask on him to stop the mental instability? That was caused by the dark powers.
Naori,
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to
She
Dana.
was still alive when he left.
The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Renan never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask's
mask
glowing,
contains a
so is his
sedative.
eyes active right now?
It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain. Time to go, Elfin. Farewell.
Naori.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
So he had to heal for 300 years just because of the mental damage he
Chance of
took.
surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But...
It's the only way.
if I don't head back, Lenegis will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen. That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
We can still teleport, so that's something. Oh, that looks very boss room. This looks incredibly boss room. Okay, let's bite the bullet. Huh. Nothing happens. Interesting. But it wasn't a boss room. Why would there be something here but nothing actually here? Give me items, game. We're still going further. Oh, this is where the ceremony was. It wasn't in the wedge.
We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course. After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony. This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
Naori?
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As Sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening...
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late.
Oh.
Lenegis
The
had
thorns
already
was
been brought to
Alphen's
its
power.
knees.
Maybe.
Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done. With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself. In which case, ironically enough, the Renis Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first. With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renis Alma instead. That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be. The Renis Alma was lost, and Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dana. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden, to buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renis Alma to be crafted, and for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well. Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just... Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Danon voice speaking through her?
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renis Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Zeion, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
It makes sense. After all, Master Core's...
She's suggesting we transfer it to the Renis Alma, and then we probably have to destroy the Renis Alma.
spirit vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renis Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renis Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns. Zeion.
It's possible?
How did Naori have descendants if no one could touch her?
You really think so?
They just create them in a lab or something.
We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
You're right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but... I just can't seem to help it. Just hearing there's the slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril... It's selfish of me, I know, but still...
No, it isn't! You found hope to believe in. It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Rinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Zeion at the same time.
I too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Zeion. You included. Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop. Thank you, Naori. So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Zeion. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony, and Naori's attempt to stop Oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories.
Is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell, or giving Law a deserved smack, embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself, and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen? I'm so scared of getting my hopes up. What if it doesn't work out in the end, and...
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't. Forget fate or destiny or anything else. We're going to live a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
Yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake, so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
Ooh. Yeah, I need to get all of those. Let me equip those before I... Oh, that's a really cool backdrop. Yeah, look at that. The rust kind of thing is kind of cool. No, I might give it that. I don't usually mess around with like all the that sort of thing, but I think a ponytail suits her.
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite the big heart.
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things, she didn't focus on differences, least of all those between Renans and Danans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible. And then she saved my life by sending me back home to Dana.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like she was quite the hero, all right. A truly caring person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The one separating the Renans from the Danans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Don't I know it?
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding our way, showing us what we can aspire to.
Was she the voice that Rimwell's been hearing then? That's not been made particularly clear right now.